So I am taking a walk because I have a praise report. I have been fighting something at my job for the past couple months since May. And basically I went to a hotel for my job and it was not at the government rate, okay? Just to fast forward, basically my entire travel was doomed from the beginning, okay? Because of my supervisor. And basically my supervisor believed that he was fighting for me as best as he could, but I knew that he was not. He's one of those path of least resistant type people, where he will tell you and feel what you're feeling at that moment. And then when he talks to those who it counts to, he sides with them, okay? So pretty much that's what he was doing. Saying, yeah, she was negligent and ignorant and we're going to retrain her and all this kind of stuff, when basically he never gave me the tools I needed to make sure that I wouldn't make the mistakes that I mistakenly made. So he was trying not to get me to go, upwards in my chain. I'm gonna stop right here. But I'm like, no, that's not gonna work, So finally, I went to one of my heads of my department. And when I looked into his eyes, I knew that he was gonna be the one to help me, Mind you, y'all know I'm real honest about things. I haven't been praying about this thing as much as I should have been, okay? Just been dealing with it in a very human way. But basically, my supervisor just kept dropping the ball, okay? And I had to keep going out of town. I know a lot of y'all remember me just going out of town. And every time I go, he's put things on hold, as he said. Well, the praise report is this. Along with what my job was going to pay, which is about $1,300, I was going to have to pay about $1,200 for these hotel stays of almost 2 weeks out of my pocket. And with the situation that I'm going through right now, I definitely cannot afford that. I know people who are stable and can't afford that. But me, I was looking about them garnishing one of my paychecks to pay for this. Well, today, I had a meeting with the head of my department, and he called that hotel and he appealed to them and said, yes, it was our fault on our end. Not saying it was Electra's fault. It was the government's fault in general. But this person, this employee, is going to suffer greatly. And that's why I am fighting for her. His exact words, I am fighting for her because of her home situation. And I don't want her to have to go through that. And it brought up something in my spirit for a man to tell someone else that he's fighting for me. Well, 2 hours later, that regional from that hotel, who I have been fighting for my paycheck with, told him that he is going to forgive almost $1,200 in charges. I was expected to pay half of it, but he said he is going to forgive almost $1,200 in charges. Forgive it. And I knew it wasn't him, but I was grateful for him being used by God. The God that I had not been praying hard enough, in my opinion, about the situation for, but I had people praying for me, because the things that I have been going through in my life, I feel like if I prayed as much as I should be praying, I'd never cease to sleep or think about anything else because of the struggles in my life right now. And all I do is try to be positive about it, because if you really knew, oh my God, the things that I am going through. And I try to be strong for the people who are watching me, and I try to be strong for myself, because that's all I have. I don't have anger. I don't have bitterness to bite on. All I have is love. And all I have is to find out if other people are going through things and try to love on them. Because if I don't, I'm gonna fall into an abyss. And that's why I tell y'all that I love y'all, because I do. And that's why I pick out the people that I do and send y'all messages and hearts and kisses, because of what I'm going through. Because I know you're going to give it back to me, and I don't need to tell you what's going on with me. I work through my problems with love. And I know that God is there for me, and I know I should be doing more for him, and I know that he's shaking up my life because of how much I'm not doing for him. But in spite of, he is still taking care of me. And if you knew the biggest thing I'm going through right now, and I still have my sanity, and I still smile and do things to make you guys smile, you will be in awe of him too. So I say today, oh my God, $1,200 that a company is going to eat so that I can eat. You better trust God, and you better love, and you better find the happiness and the positivity in things. Because if you don't, your problems will eat you alive. And I refuse to let my problems eat me alive. I will love, and I will find people to love and encourage and inspire before I let this world take me out. And you better do the same. You smile. You love God. You love people. When you're hurt, go find someone to love, because that's what I do. And I'm hurt right now, but I love you. So God bless. And if you haven't prayed today, you pray about something. Bye.